Hey guys, and welcome to Compound Body once again today. Today, guess what we're going to be doing? We're going to be doing the most amazing exercise in the entire world. And you all can just agree with me. You don't have to know what it is. It's called deadlifts. A lot of persons, I see them come into the gym and they deadlift. However, I just think a lot of persons, their technique, their form, it just needs to be improved. Otherwise, we're going to have lots of back injuries. We're just going to be killing ourselves. So I don't want anyone to suffer from back injury, and I want everyone to see results. So we're just going to be looking at the technique here. We're going to address in terms of maybe just what kind of load you should look at lifting, and just what to look, some signs and symptoms to look for, just so you can actually know if you should stop or you can continue and stuff like that. All right. In terms of deadlift, what we're going to be looking at is the technique first and foremost. Deadlift works the glutes, it works the lower back, it works the hamstrings, and it's a great overall body exercise for fat loss, muscle, for strength. It's for everything. All right. So, in terms of the positioning, so step forward, competitor number one. And what she's going to be doing is to seek to engage into the exercise. So as you can see, in terms of the deadlift, like if you can look at the straightness of her back is kept flat, the glutes is pointing outward, and the hamstring engages. And she lifts and she comes to a stance, and then she's back down. And then she pulls. There you go. Yep. Alright. Alright, great. So there we have it, guys. So that's how to actually execute the deadlift correctly. Now, a lot of ladies may come into the gym and they may prefer to execute the deadlifts with weights that's already attached. That's perfectly fine. To each his own, and just make sure that you do it correctly. So some of the common things to look for are just persons who actually, so go back into the deadlift. So actually don't arch your back, actually go where your back is hunched over. So yeah, and then just stretch down for the weight, so don't actually pick it up. So some persons come into the gym and that's how they may proceed to do their deadlift. Now this can actually hurt you. The reason being is that the back is not properly aligned, and so what happens is that if you can push your back up even more. Yes, there you go. A lot of persons may look like that. So as you can see, her back is rounded, the spine is not being protected, and so what will happen is that if she ever lifts that weight, she could actually hurt herself just like that, right? So a lot of persons may actually try to deadlift like that as well, and they will not be keeping the weight close or even be in the correct postural position. That will actually hurt you as well. Another common thing that I see is actually keep the weight out here, go into the correct position, but have the weight out low. So what will actually happen is that the weight will be too far from them, and they won't be having the correct posture just because the weight is too far, so she won't be able to pull the weight up, and what will actually happen is that she'll strain her shoulders and she will actually get an injury. What you actually want to do is to actually keep the weight close to your body, be in the correct postural position, and then proceed to lift the weight. There you go, and that's the correct way how to do a deadlift. Now for persons who may actually want to lift with a conventional bar, the bar that the powerlifters use, this is actually the bar. So what you want to do, there's two different types of deadlift. There's the sumo and there's the conventional style. There's different grips. There is the counter grip and there is actually the neutral grip. So in terms of neutral grip, I'd recommend this for all persons just starting off deadlifts. Then I'll recommend the counter grip for for persons who are more advanced. So basically with the conventional deadlift, looking at the neutral grip, that's how it is done. Looking at the counter, you can use one hand over and one hand under just like that. And as you can see, it's a bigger bar. Posture, keep your head aligned, and you pull very close to the body and lower and pull just like that. Now, if you want to actually know that your deadlift form is correct, this is a great testing mechanism to actually use to tell if your form is great. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to step into the deadlift position, and Taylor, she's going to basically put the object on my back along my spine, and to see if my spine along with my head is like neutral, and this will actually tell if you're actually in the correct position to do a deadlift as opposed to not hurting yourself. So I assume the position. There you go. And as you can see, it sits nice and tight along the back. And this actually tells that I'm in the correct position to now proceed into a deadlift. That's it, guys. That's how basically you do a conventional deadlift. Now, if you want to do a sumo deadlift, what you're going to be doing is to be stepping wide, because this engages more quads. So for persons who are more quad dominant or who have more strength in their quads, this is actually a better lift for you, just because you'll be able to get more weight up. And what will actually happen is that you actually put your hands inside. You can also adjust it to counter as well as to neutral grip. This also activates more glutes and hamstring. What you're gonna do, grip in, and you pull it just as close, come to a stance, and back down. Just like that. Alright guys, and there you have it. So, that was the end of the video. I hope you liked it. And please be sure to subscribe to us. Leave your comment in the comment section. And we'll see you next time.